All right, everybody, good morning. I wanted to talk about something that is fitness related, and I haven't gone on a Yap Fest in a while. So I'm going to start with one today. I'm going to keep it very simple, very entry level, but very polarizing. I'm going to talk about pricing and coaching. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can, as respectful as I can. So let's get to the talking points. So if you go to Walmart, you go to Kroger, if you go to Publix, and you shop for some things, right? This is the retailer, the wholesale food, or the food dispensary facility that you're choosing to spend your money at, okay? You go through the store, you found what you like, but they offer. Remember now, because when you go to these places, you're only able to purchase what they have for you to buy. Keep that in mind. So you purchase what, ideally, you can, one, afford what you need, and two, what they're offering, right? Those three trifectas are going to basically co-curriculate the outcome that you need when it comes to shopping. You go to the checkout, beep, 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 you buy your shit, and then you leave. You're going to have something called a receipt. What is a receipt? Well, a receipt is a itemized bill of everything you purchased, what it cost, and what the retailer is willing to sell it to you for. Now, why am I talking about this when it comes to coaching? Well, coaching is a service as well, and coaches only thrive off of the supply versus the demand dynamic. And a lot of people don't understand that, like with the housing market, which is another video, it's a buyer's world in the moment and a seller's dream, right? And when we say buyer's world versus seller's dream, that means that, they can dream of selling the house, but at the end of the day, it's the buyer's world that decides it. So when you are a young man or young woman looking for coaching, looking for a coach, keep these three things in mind. Ask your coach, ask the coach you're looking for, what is their itemized bill? If they don't know, that's fine. I don't think a coach's value comes to if they know what a word means or not to a certain extent. But itemized bill. If they're saying they're charging $200, $250 a month, ask them, what is your itemized bill? How will you quantitatively justify a $250 price tag? If they go, oh, well, I have an IBD Pro, or I have multiple people in the league, that doesn't quantify anything. What does that have to do with you? That person isn't letting you coach them, and that person isn't paying for you to get coached by them. You solely are paying this individual for an outcome. So if he has 10 IFBB Pros, and let's say one of them is Chris Bumstead, he goes, that's my repertoire. What does that have to do with you? So many times in the fitness industry, we see coaches talking about how they've helped A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but you may be H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So it's like, just because you did one thing for one person, they got their money's worth, that's what they're paying for, does not mean that that's going to correlate to you. Now, that can show that there is a pattern of this individual being able to work with people and kind of crack the code to everyone's own genomic outcomes when it comes to coaching and being a bodybuilder or powerlifter, but that pray telling itself does not allow them the advocacy for saying that this is why I'm worth it. The second thing, okay, itemized bill. The second thing, okay, ask them what are their modalities and how do they see coaching and leadership. Because when it comes to coaching and leadership, as someone who used to coach and used to have coaches, multiple coaches, you want someone who's going to work with you as a individual. You do not want a dad. You don't want a micromanager to extent. You don't want somebody who thinks that they're above you because you're paying them. Remember, they live off of your income. So at the end of the day, they need to work with you like you are someone as their boss, right? If you don't see the results that you want, completely, you kick that motherfucker to the side, right? And last but not least, and this is the most pivotal one, but I think it's important, is your moral and political beliefs. A lot of coaches are going to get upset with this one, but I'm going to call it like it is. If your coach is a piece of shit, or if your coach does not align with you religiously, politically, morally, do not pay them. You do not have to pay them. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would you go pay for someone to go there and put that gas in their car, drive to the polls, and then vote against what you believe in, vote against your religious rights, vote against any of your advocacies? And I'm being very nuanced in this because as someone who is a liberal, I'm going to be called like it is. I'm going to be completely neutral. If you want to drop a liberal coach from a conservative coach, so be it. But I'm not going to go give a coach money to then go facilitate, perpetuate, and financially incentivize his particular homophobic, racist, or sexist views. And so, in short, make sure that you do these three things. Get an itemized bill from the coach. Press them, because this is your money. You work hard for it. Every single penny that is taxed, you work hard for it. And I'll be damned if you don't give it to a coach or do give it to a coach who can't give you an itemized bill or can't even sell you on his services, her services. The second thing, like I said, is make sure that you're a team, you're in tandem, you're twinning them. Doesn't mean you got to share money with each other, but make sure that there is no power-hungry, egotistical dynamics to where they think that they're above you because you're paying for them. Oh, how dare you question me? You're paying me. You're right, I am paying you. So why the fuck are you having an issue when it comes to teaching me something or answering my questions? That's why I'm paying you. And the third thing, like I said, is with politics. Make sure these people are in line with you. Make sure that you're on the team. Because if you go and you win a world championship, or if you go and you do something great, that coach behind you, whether they have anything political, if they have any scandals, that shows on you too. So that's my quick little talk about coaching, what to-dos, I guess you could say, and how I see the political sphere and dynamics. Bye.